Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be playing Anime Last Stand's new update with the ReZero update. And guys, I'm going to be obtaining Subaru and as well as REM and RAM. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but those two units I'll be obtaining and evolving them, as well as obviously stats and trait and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, I apologize for not uploading in quite a while. I've been pretty busy, but hopefully we can get back on track, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so let's get right into it, and let me go ahead and unequip my stuff. As you guys can see, I do have Subaru here, and I also got the RAM, or I'm not sure how to say their names to be honest, but you know who they are. And I did get Glorious on Subaru here, and let me just quickly roll on her, see if I can get Glorious, or maybe if we get lucky we'll get Mystical or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up probably till we get something. And yeah, all right guys, and there's the Glorious enchant. And then let's go ahead and get the stats on them real quick. Just need to get that. Just spam this. There we go. Spam this one. There we go. And boom. Good stats right there. Oh, what the heck? That was kind of crazy. On the first roll, got 2 triple S's. Alright. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and evo them for you guys. So for Rim, we need a pink hair ornament and a blue hair ornament. And then for Subaru, we're gonna need a knight's badge. And then unequip him. And let's get the evo. There it is. And then actually, I forgot, but let me go ahead and feed them real quick. And then evolve her. And boom. We got the only version right there. And now we can equip Subaru. Let me go ahead and level him up as well. And right here, as you guys can see, I actually did get the white-haired witch as well. I didn't need to get her or Subaru from Pity, so that was pretty nice. And for the next video, I'll probably showcase Divine Knight and Ladies Man, and that'll be the next video. I believe that. Oh, and well, I'll probably do White-haired Witch too, to just go ahead and finish it off, show all the units for you guys. But let's go straight to the rolling. I should have enough. Yeah, I have plenty for Pity on both. So let's go ahead and drink a potion, and let's do Rim first. It's just auto trait for you guys. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of this update. Honestly, I'm pretty excited to see how good these units are. But yeah, I mean, I'll just get back to you guys once I have the glitch. So alright guys, and there's the glitched on Rim. That took forever, but there it is. And we're gonna go ahead and cook another potion to go ahead and get it for Subaru. Hopefully I don't have to go to Pity again, because that took forever. But I mean, if we do, it is what it is, but I hope not, because it's taking forever guys. But yeah, I mean, I'll see you once I get the glitch on Super as well, and we can get straight into the showcase. Alright guys, we actually got the glitched pretty fast. I think that was only like 200 something. Thank goodness, because that first one took so long. I really did not have to wait that. But it's actually perfect, guys. So we got both of them, and I'll just bring Jotaro and Johnny, I guess, and then we'll equip Boma and Idol, of course. And I will see you guys inside of the match to test them out for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you there. Alright guys, so I'm here in the Infinite, and I'm gonna go ahead and try out REM first. So she's doing 4.7 million on placement, which is pretty decent. And then let's go ahead and upgrade her, and then I'll go ahead and read her passives for you guys. So we got a little AoE circle here, and I believe she's like kind of changing, because unless that's just a glitch, but as he's changing like AoEs, and like I don't know, stuff is popping up here for like a second. But let's just keep upgrading. She turns fully AoE, and you see what I mean, guys? Like there was like a little like cone AoE there. I don't know, it's pretty weird. But she gets to 446 million and full AoE, which is actually pretty good, and she just went up again. But let's go ahead and read her passives and see what's going on with her. So her manual abilities is upon activation, select a placement for ROM after use. Remove this active if REM is sold. Sell ROM as well. Upon activation for 45 seconds, all allies deal 50% damage to enemies with a freeze type DOT applied. And we got synesthesia. We got if ROM is buffed, REM gains the same buff. If ROM is stunned, REM gains plus 20% damage and is immune to stuns until ROM stun ends. A Morning Star. If attacking an enemy with Rupture, apply Mutilate minus 5% SPA for 20 seconds. At SPA cap, set AoE to full for 2 attacks and reset the SPA buff. And we got Oni. After 8 waves on the field, plus 75% damage, minus 20% SPA, plus 50% range. REM becomes immune to stuns, and ROM gains Rupture. And the final one is Ice Magic. Every 3 attacks, immediately follow up with a 100% damage hit. And then we got L. Cone AoE gains Freeze plus Bleed. And Ul, we got Circle AoE gains Frostbite plus Pressure plus Weaken. And Owl, Line AoE gains Blizzard plus Crippled. If Synesthesia is active, this follow-up occurs every attack for 60 seconds. So I think permanently right now her attack went all the way up to 871 mil. And then her range to 107, which is pretty insane. Okay, no, she went down a little bit there. But for the most part, she's going to be, you know, around these stats here. Which is pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and place her sister here, as you can just upgrade her, alright? And oh, don't tell me she has like her own things. So this is the same, and yeah, this is new actually. Clairvoyance can attack outside her range, dealing 50% less damage. If the enemy has hemorrhage, deal full damage instead. Illusionist, whenever enemies enter 50% of the unit's range, slow by 30%, and they take 40% more damage until they leave this area. And Wind Magic, every 3 attacks immediately perform a follow-up. L, 150% damage follow-up, line AoE, applies Wind Shear and Bleed. Ul, 100% damage follow-up, full AoE, applies Wind Shear and Dismantled. And Al, 300% damage follow-up, full AoE, applies Stun. If Synesthesia is activated by either REM or ROM, this cycles every attack for 60 seconds. Sorry. So a lot of passives there. And then we got the Oni Awakening, 400% damage, minus 10% SPA, and 35% range. Disable Wind Magic passive. Every attack applies the random bleed type DOT, and every 5 attacks walk back all enemies for 5 seconds. So let's see the damage on this really quick. To 1.4 billion. Pretty insane there actually. And then on her we've got this right here. So that's just gonna basically, what does that say there? So just deal 50% damage to enemies with a freeze type DOT to apply. So just kind of like a more support ability. But 2.6 billion damage and 1.4 billion damage here. Honestly, pretty good unit. With some good, you know, status effects and elements, like, you know, everything going on. So it's actually pretty crazy. This is definitely a pretty good unit in my opinion. But I don't know if it's gonna beat like some of the other units we've gotten. But let's go ahead and get to SUBARU, because If that was a lot, yeah, I can only imagine what this kid is gonna be. But let's go ahead and upgrade him. Right, he's got a AoE circle for right now. It was like he just keeps that throughout all his upgrades. And he's at 1.9 billion damage already. You know, with no no abilities activated or anything without reading his passives. So let's see, Death Return. This unit has an HP bar. -3 HP per stun received, -1 HP per debuff received. When HP hits 0, reset to 100. Permanently plus 10% damage. Cannot lose HP for 15 seconds and walk back out enemies for 25 seconds. The damage is actually uncapped, by the way, so it can happen multiple times. After the walk back, for every stun received, time stop all enemies for 2 seconds. For every debuff received, enemies take 5% damage for 60 seconds. If an enemy is affected 3 times, send it to spawn and deal max HP damage. Authorizing Sloth. Attacks twice on a separate timer. The extra attack only hits enemies within 20% range. Deals 250% of SUBARU's damage at 2 times the SPA. And Authorizing Greed. All stuns, debuff, negative effects taken by allies in range are redirected to this unit. Tracks 3 counters, stuns, damage, and movement. And then we got upon activation, reduce this unit's HP by 2 per second. This unit is dormant until each HP reaches 0. Let's go ahead and use that. And then set stuns, damage, and movement counters from Authorizing Greed to 0. Time stop the entire map. Deal, just damage, permanently slow all enemies by all that stuff right there. If fewer than 5 enemies are on the map, deal an extra 10% max HP damage and adds plus 15 time stop. Let's go ahead and try that out. So, I mean, honestly, this unit seems pretty good too, but it's honestly really confusing. Like, the passives in this game are just unbelievable. But 2 billion damage, and this seems really good, but I would have to, try it out again and just see. I believe this is HP bar here, but yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I think I had to kind of wait this out more and not use this, but he seems like a pretty insane unit. It's just that, like, he's very confusing, honestly. So you guys would honestly have to help me out with this and explain it to me a little bit better, because honestly I don't even understand it that well. But for those of you that do, there it is. Probably not going to use him, to be honest, but I mean, he's there. And I think that's going to wrap it up for the showcase on those two. So I will see you guys in a second, and yeah. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. And as you guys saw, we showcased the SUBARU Return by Death, not Return to Owner, and the REM Oni. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell like always. And yeah guys, let me know what you guys think next. The next video will probably be on finishing this update, and then we'll see what happens from there. But yeah guys, God bless and stay safe. Peace.